Hello, friends. It's Michael here. Just thought I'd get on and maybe record a song and say hello. I hope everyone out there, and I mean everyone, is having a good 24 hours. I hope this video finds you healthy, happy, perhaps with some abundance, at least abundance of spirit and happiness, contentment. So as I mentioned in many of my posts and that I plan on releasing some music, and I do. I want to release some music. I'd like it to be inspirational to people, in particular to youth. I've been through a lot. So many people have. But I have a good story to tell as well, like that could be very helpful to youth, and I'd like to do that if the globalists allow. Now, up in the 1%, there are good people, and there are not so good people. And one doesn't know unless one meets them, right? So it's hard to know, who are the nice people and who are the not nice people. It's hard to know. And I don't know, but if I ever get up there, um, I may meet people and then get to know, um, who's good and who isn't, type of thing. I don't resent people just because they have money. I don't think that's fair. I think someone who's really beautiful, they actually, believe it or not, I think they suffer in some ways. In other ways, they have tremendous privilege. I think it's the same with wealthy people too. But it depends on the character of the individual. That's the important thing. So anyway, if the globalists allow, in particular the ones that may not be so nice, because I mean there has been some signs of shenanigans and things like that that indicate that I may be on the radar of some powerful people who may not like me. But I also have some fans up there, I believe, and so things may not all be, you know, so ominous. Anyway, I know this may sound a little bit crazy, but I am interested in sharing my story and helping to add some inspiration into the world. And I think it's important you know, to put out positive stuff, loving stuff, and come with a kind spirit. I think that's important, and so that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to contribute to the world in a positive way. I've done a lot already online posting in terms of positivity. Not all. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. But I mean well, and I'm very much my mother's son. She was a very good person. Not perfect, because no one is, but she was a very good person. And my father had a lot of positive qualities as well. That was a more challenging relationship, but um, yeah. So I'd like an opportunity to help as well. There's a lot of suffering out there, and I know suffering. I have that down. I could do global workshops on suffering. Okay, so I'd like to help alleviate some of that suffering and be another positive contributor in the world. You know, the world needs it. The world needs all artists on board, putting out positive, loving, unifying messages. I mean, it doesn't all have to be that, but we need more of that if we want more good in the world. We need more of that. Right? So, anyway, globalists willing, um, I I look forward to sharing some music in the future. I want it to be perfect, especially my story. I want it to be perfect. I want it. It's the perfectionist in me, and that I'm glad. I made it through 2016, and so it's a new day. It's a new year, and so I'm moving forward. And yeah, so look forward to having some music come from me in the future. Like I say, globalists willing. Okay, so in the meantime, I'll just play you a tune, and this would be kind of like perhaps like a busking thing where I'm busking for you online. And I would not put up a struggle if there were any monetary donations coming my way. I would not put up a struggle about that. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I can barely pay my rent. I'm behind on my power bill. Financially, it can be very challenging. I mean, I've been busking in Halifax for many, many years, and it's been on the whole really quite positive. This is a really, in many ways, it's very gay positive. It's a very, the people are very nice on the whole, and yeah. So globalists, the bad ones, don't move here, okay? Or stay away. That'd be nice, okay? Thank you. Um, but the good ones come, you know. Um, so where am I? Okay. So I'm gonna play a tune for you. Um, and it'd be like busking. And like I say, ukulele Mike at hotmail.com. You can contact me there if uh, if you have a donation to support me, support my online busking. I don't know how to do this, okay? So I'm just starting out, and I want to busk outside, but also here too, and possibly work with other artists perhaps in the future. That would be kind of neat. Um, So yeah, so ukulelemike at hotmail.com. Feel free to contact me, and we can figure some way that I could receive that donation of support for my online busking. I also need a new computer. I have a serious problem with my computer. I mean, you wouldn't believe the shenanigans, but that's another show, as they say in talk show world, right? Um, but I need another computer, and so there's various issues. So if you would like to support my talent, my career, or you appreciated posts that I've done in the online, my art pieces and different things like that, um, like I say, I would not put up a struggle, and it would not be the worst thing in the world if there were some monetary donations coming my way. And it'd be nice to hear from people, even just give me feedback. And I welcome constructive criticism too. I always have. I'm very open to any question, any constructive criticism. I'm very good that way. Um, yeah, I'm trying my best, folks. Okay, I'm not perfect, and no one has to be perfect. But it's important to be self-accountable. And that's a good quality of character, and that's something that I do believe in. I'm not sure if I do it perfectly, but um, but but that is one of my principles. So, anyways, I'm gonna play you a tune now. Okay, what am I gonna play? I'm trying to remember. What was gonna play? It's gonna play something. I'm trying to remember. Um, okay, so I'm gonna play you a nice Rita McNeil tune. Rita McNeil. If you don't know her, check her out on YouTube. Fabulous woman. Um, yeah, fabulous. I have a Rita McNeil story. Maybe sometime, if I'm ever talking, I'll give you this Rita McNeil story. I have a couple of them actually, but she seemed like a really special person, a really nice person. And if you're ever in Cape Breton, go to her tea shop. She has a lovely tea shop there, I hear. So check that out, okay? And Cape Breton is absolutely gorgeous in the fall, okay? Nova Scotia is gorgeous anyway, but in the fall especially. And if you get up to Cape Breton, oh my, it's beautiful up there. And like I say, Rita McNeil has her tea shop. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to play Working Man, and then I'm going to throw in an extra tune, which I do tongue in cheek when I'm busking, when I'm not a happy camper. You know, I've heard the term before, or the phrase show no quarter. Well, some people show quarter here. Anyway, I used to do stand up. I professionally actually. Yeah, I'm kind of an interesting person. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so here we go, okay? And I hope you all have a good day, and I hope you're happy and healthy and safe. And and if you have any challenges, just remember there's Google and there's YouTube. You can get on there and search for whatever the issue is. You can find help, you know, almost immediately, or some sort of helpful information or some sort of resource to help you along. So, if you're suffering alone, you don't have to. Remember that. Remember that. And if you're ever struggling, you can contact me as well. I mean, I have a lot of life skills. I've learned a lot of crap, like a lot of shit, like good stuff, the good shit. Okay, I've learned a lot, and yeah. And I used to talk the talk and walk the walk. Now my talk is still pretty good, but I got to bring my walk back up, because sometimes you rest on your laurels, or sometimes you start reacting to sort of the disease or the dysfunctionalism that goes on in the world, and you can lose your footing, your in terms of personal balance and health and that type of thing. And it's important to to act from within and not react to the environment. Yeah, and it's also important not to wear things that don't belong to you. Do you hear me? Okay, so look forward to some music in the future. Like I said, globalists willing. And I hope you have a wonderful 24 hours, every one of you. Okay? So, here we go. So, aloha, everybody. Have a wonderful 24 hours, everyone, and we'll talk soon. And I'm at ukulelemike@hotmail.com. And feel free to contact me with any questions, or, you know, like any sort of monetary response, whatever. Okay? But be nice to hear from people too. Okay, so all the best, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.